Did you know what the next big thing in technology is? In the last decade, virtual reality has come a long way. It is no longer a mere toy that was only used for gaming. Technology has become so advanced and widespread that it's becoming a part of our everyday lives. Virtual reality can help people with disabilities function better or help students learn how to design buildings in 3D. There are several key points of virtual reality that are important to keep in mind when looking into this new technology. One of those points is how this advance will change our daily lives. As the year progresses, we'll start to see more and more implications of VR in our future, and some may be surprising. So what will the future hold for VR? What will the next big thing in technology look like? Let's find out. Virtual reality, the next big thing in technology. Virtual reality is a wide range of technologies that use computer technology to create an interactive environment that can simulate a user's physical presence in another location. Virtual reality has been around for decades, but the technology has only recently become affordable and mainstream. What is virtual reality? Virtual reality is a computer-generated simulation of a three-dimensional environment that can be interacted with in real time. The technology can give the user the sensation of being present in another world or an artificial environment. The technology has been around for quite some time, but it was just a couple years ago when it started to become mainstream. All of a sudden, VR became more accessible and affordable. One of the biggest factors in this advancement was that virtual reality headsets like Oculus Rift were becoming widely available. This meant that more people could experience VR than ever before. The future of virtual reality in the next 10 years is uncertain, but it will certainly be shaped by a few key factors. One of the most important factors that will shape the future of VR is how widespread this technology gets. If virtual reality continues to become more popular and people continue to adopt it, then many other industries and areas of life will be impacted by this technology. For example, if medical professionals are able to use VR for treatment or training, then there could be significant implications for healthcare as a whole. Another factor that may play an important role in shaping how VR develops in the next decade is funding. As with many technologies, funding has been difficult to come by when it comes to VR research and development. However, with continued support from industry leaders like Google and Facebook, we may start to see more effective research and development being done in the field of virtual reality, which could result in innovative advances in our society soon after. How VR will change our society in the near future? As technology grows, so do the ways it is used. Virtual reality will have an impact on our society because people are using this technology in more and more ways to help them improve their lives. For example, the elderly who have difficulty with daily tasks can use virtual reality to motivate themselves to complete those tasks. Virtual reality has become so mainstream that we're starting to see more and more commercial ventures and startups. Companies like Google are investing in VR because they believe it will be one of the most important technologies over the next decade. As VR becomes a more mainstream technology, there will be less barriers for its development and use because of the sheer number of companies that are involved with it. The only barrier left is how soon the public will adopt this new technology into their everyday lives so that we may all reap the benefits of a better future. It's easy to become immersed in a virtual world. After all, that's the whole point of virtual reality, VR. Whether you're donning a headset to play a game or using your smartphone to explore a 360-degree video, VR transports you to a digital environment that feels real. And as VR technology continues to evolve, the line between reality and virtual reality is becoming increasingly blurred. VR for gaming is one of the most popular uses of technology. In fact, it's estimated that the VR gaming market will be worth $45.09 billion by 2025. But VR isn't just for gamers. Businesses are also finding innovative ways to use VR, from training employees to designing products. Even healthcare providers are using VR to treat conditions like PTSD. As VR becomes more mainstream, it's likely that we'll see even more creative and unexpected uses for the technology. So what does the future hold for VR? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, VR is here to stay. Virtual reality is quickly changing the world of technology and shaping the future of what we know about human interaction. In this video, learn about the history of virtual reality and how it will continue to shape our society in the future. Hope today's topic helped you to understand virtual reality. In Imagine channel we will come up with more unique topics about science and technology. Stay tuned, and take care.